Greetings comic lovers and welcome back to Casually Comics, where we chat absolutely anything comics, from new issues to old issues to history to anecdotes to really whatever takes our fancy. I'm Sasha and today we're going to be looking at the Black Cat. We're going to be looking at one of her modern outings at the time of this recording, a 2019 endeavor and a solo series. Let's do this. So how I stumbled upon this issue is actually that I was recommended the first one, which sent me into a tailspin of issue 2, I missed 1, when did this happen? Listen, there are a lot of comics out there. I'm not going to pretend I know exactly which one is coming out at exactly what time. There are just so many. And I'm reading so many, like Reanimator meets Vampirella, or Versus rather. Come on, you know you want to know about that one. If you have multiple hobbies and you love them all equally, hit that like button. So, Black Cat. Now this isn't her first unattached to Spider-Man endeavor, but it is the most lofty, as it is a solo series and it is meant to be ongoing. It's not a mini-series or a one-shot. We of course will see. It depends on how well it sells and how well people take to it. Things change. Now when it comes to Black Cat, there's a certain question you are definitely going to encounter. Isn't she just Marvel's Catwoman? Now, Black Cat first debuted in 1979 in The Amazing Spider-Man number 194. She was created by Marv Wolfman and Dave Cockrum. However, according to Wolfman, her genesis had begun prior while he was still working on Spider-Woman. He claims that he was inspired by a Tex Avery cartoon called Bad Luck Blackie, wherein a cute little black kitten goes and gives bad luck to all whose path she crosses. Wolfman ended up leaving Spider-Woman, as this was during her turbulent first few years. Spider-Woman was created largely for copyright and trademarking purposes, so a lot of her mythos and story evolved with her and was being written as it went, and some of it could change quite rapidly. So when he left Spider-Woman, he took Black Cat with him. And I have my favorite thing, quotes and receipts. Get ready. I didn't plan Black Cat to be in Spidey. I created her for Spider-Woman. Look at the letter column of the first BC story and you'll see. I then decided to leave Spider-Woman and moved her over. So I never even thought of Catwoman when I did her. I got the idea for her from a Tex Avery cartoon, Bad Luck Blackie. So he claims that the only thing that was the same about her was her name and her powers. To which I say, when we're talking about Catwoman comparisons, maybe not consciously, but there are some baseline similarities. They're both cat-themed and provide an intriguing emotional romantic dilemma for the hero. Where they diverge wildly is execution and backstory. Their backstories are completely different, for obvious reasons. Cease and desist. Also, Black Cat's relationship with Spider-Man is unique from Batman and Catwoman's, even though they both share that love of the chase element. However, there is some really interesting stuff going on in early Black Cat and Spider-Man. A lot of it's been lost to time and retcons, but there was some complex fodder going on there. In short, they're different enough, but yeah, you can compare them, and depending upon the writer, it's more obvious why people do, especially if they have a solo outing, because then you're very much dealing with the fact that they're both ladies who are cat-themed, who steal jewels, sometimes for good and sometimes just for kicks. What I'm saying is I can see why not only people compare them, but why they decide that they only need just one, but also why people like both. It really depends on the mood you're in and what era you're looking at. Then you can make a strong argument for they're the same or they're different. Really, just enjoy who you enjoy, it's all fine. Let's see if you're going to want to join Felicia on her journey by looking at Black Cat number 1, written by Jed MacKay with art by Travel Foreman, which 100% sounds like one of Batman's made-up aliases. So this comic starts with everyone's favorite thing, melodramatic narration, and we're not only talking third person, we're also talking cat puns. Lots of cat references. Consider the cat. The cat goes where she wishes. Her charm, her poise is her passport. Who can deny her? The cat turns all eyes to her. Her glamour, her magnetism draws all attention. Who can ignore her? The cat accepts what gifts she is offered, and what she is not offered, she takes. Who can refuse her? The cat. Yes, this is Felicia talking about herself. So security, well, one security guard at this museum gala panics upon seeing her because he's up on her backstory and current canonical history. His partner, however, is more interested in ogling her, which I just paused and stumbled because I always say oogle. Am I the only one who does that? Oogle, ogle? I feel like oogle sounds more like what it is. Oogling, but I know there's only one O, so ogling. And then Sunny, yes Sunny, did something that endeared me to him so much I bothered to remember his name. And that is, he says, they don't pay him to relax. I don't know what it was about this line, but it instantly made me care about this character. This character's stress speaks to me. I'm invested. I too never relax. Also, it's hinted that he has a history with girls like her, so I can't wait for him to add some more history by tangling with her. Felicia speaks briefly with Odessa Drake, leader of the Thieves Guild. They'll give you an exposition here, because if you're like, who? It's fine. She's completely new, barely just introduced. She's here to have beef with Black Cat because Felicia messed up her score for the thrill. So this version of Felicia is very much in the whatever, I do what I want category, but with cat puns. Darling, let me stop you there. You can train a dog to heal Odessa, but a cat? Yeah, that's my Black Cat voice. You're gonna have to live with it. So banter over, Sunny does his job and kicks her out of the event, only to realize it's too late. A painting was already stolen. Well, he may not be paid to relax, and he definitely isn't paid enough for what he does next, but he goes and steals a moped and gives chase, alongside the Thieves Guild, who 100% did not take their costumes from Raish's League of Assassins. They didn't, don't think it, don't stop it, nope. Different. So Felicia has to change in the back seat while yelling instructions at her henchman, but then calls one a perv when he looks back. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I have this terrible habit of looking at people when they're talking to me and telling me to do stuff, but now I know. When I work for Felicia as a henchman, don't do it. Don't look back. She's probably changing. All costumed up, Felicia lets loose on her pursuers from the roof of the car. Don't worry about her. Cats always land on their feet. Oh God. Now I'm doing it. She has a brief exchange with Sunny, which activates one of my very personal pet peeves when she says, are you totally obsessed with me now? No, just no, his motivation is clearly established. He even told you that he's there for the painting. He clearly was not paid to relax. And this just makes you look obsessed with yourself. And not in a Black Cat way, in an extra way. Like the Black Cat feels herself, but not quite that much. He's not Spider-Man. Calm down. She redeems herself though with the following bit of cheesy dialogue. I'm no good for you, baby. See? I'm bad luck. Distracting him so he drives his moped off a bridge. Though this could be her bad luck powers, which have had a very convoluted history, from psionic to magic to not existing to tech. The important thing is, she's bad luck. One day we'll tell the tale of those powers, but that day is not today. The Black Cat and her henchmen escape with the painting, Felicia waxing dramatically about how when you see something you want, you take it. You carpe diem that painting, and then you carpe diem your prison sentence. The gang gets ready to celebrate and contact their mystery buyer, only for him to arrive at the hideout and reveal him to be, wait for it, the Black Fox, Felicia's old mentor. Yeah, this reveal really only works if you know Felicia's history, or if you were really invested in this issue and you're like, who is that man? That mustached man. I must know more. This is an okay first issue. It establishes tone and genre and lets you know exactly what you're in for with this character, and also introduces some side characters who are going to have further entanglements with her later on. It's a more modern take on Felicia, but not one that takes her so far outside of her character confines that is something that seems out of character. She's been this way before, just a long time ago, or it feels like a long time ago to me. I'm old. I'm the Black Cat, super sexy spy thief extraordinaire. I take what I want, and I'm definitely not Catwoman. How dare you? I'm not being shady. I like both of them. I continued on to the next issue of this book, so clearly this first one worked on me, and I can tell you, this is what you need to know. Spoilers, get ready. Sunny doesn't relax. Oh, also, she tries to steal from Dr. Strange, but we all know what really matters is Sunny's relaxation status. They don't pay him to relax. So, are you intrigued? If you read it, did you enjoy it? Are you gonna add it to your collection, or is this a bye Felicia moment? The fruit was so low, I just had to pick it. We're all the lamer for it, but I'm also happier for it. You're welcome. I'm Sasha, thanks so much for watching Casually Comics. Please go down there and do all of the YouTube things. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notifications so that you never miss a vid. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.